Hi there, it's Chris Hamilton here with Sales Tip a Day, www.salestipaday.com, and I'm doing a quick overview on SocialOomph just so you can see how it works. Now, I'm logged in, but typically when you log in, up along the top bars here, it says to log in. One of the first things that you have to do is you have to set up your account. So you go to this network tab here, and then you just put, you connect a social account down here. You can put all your information in. You can manage your connected accounts. It's pretty straightforward when you get in here. And if you ever need any help, there's documentation over here. I'm not going to go in and connect any account because I've already got all my accounts connected in here. Nice thing about it in a professional version is that you can connect multiple accounts, Twitter accounts, and such into this platform. So now, that said, what I'm going to do is show you the posting functionality. Now, you need a free or professional account for this. You can't use a free account for this, for a lot of this stuff. So first thing you want to do is you want to go to posting. So typically the only thing that I ever use are going to be just basically create new update. And so what you do is you click in here and then you could create a tweet here. So this is where you create a tweet, and then what you do is you put the link in here. So for example, I'll go to Sales Tip a Day, and I will copy this, and then go back into here. And if your tweet is super long or the URL is super long, you can just shorten the link here. I know what I gotta do. I gotta go HTTP. Now, shorten a link. Wonder if it is. There we go. It starts to shorten it. I've got it set up as through my Bitly account, so I could track these, and I highly recommend that you do that as well. But that's what happens if you have these super long wraparound URLs. You want to get more real estate, so what you do is you just go shorten this link here as well. If you want to do a recurring tweet, really all you got to do is you got to put, and I have no idea what it's that squiggly line, parentheses, and then you have to put a big space bar in there, and then what happens is you put your second tweet in here, and you go like that. Now, I'll get back to this in just a second here. So now let's just go back to the original tweet that I had and setting it up. What it is if you have just one tweet that you want to send out, and you can send this out on a recurring basis, but if you just want to send it out, all you got to do is just click the account that you want to send it through to, and let's pick Sales Tip a Day, and I would just click save, and it would send it out if I've got all these parameters around there. It's kind of useless. Where the power of SocialOomph comes into play is setting this up to recur and keep going out on a regular basis. So here's how you do this, is you put your tweet up here, go down here, so you publish that exact date and time, so you have to put it into the future. It could be on the same day, but what I can do is I'll push it out here in the AM. And then what I want to do is I'm going to put this to the account. So I've got a bunch of Twitter accounts here connected for myself and other clients. And what you do is you push a frequency. So here's the scoop. I can send this multiple different hours and times and such like that. I wouldn't do overkill on it. We might want to send it once every day or every 36 hours or something like that. It really depends. You just have to pick that thing up, but you go once every day. Then when you go down here, it says, how many times do you want this to go out? So if I leave it blank like this, it's just going to keep going forever. So I highly recommend don't do that. What you want to do is you want to pick a certain time frame. So I'm going to pick, let's just say, a week. And then I'd put a note in my calendar a week from now to go back and take this tweet. So I'd copy it, put it in a task, something like that, just to remind myself to go back and put it in here. And then I hit save. I'm not going to save this because that's going to send that tweet out, and I don't want to do that right now. So that's the first way you do it. So what happens, once again, you go into posting, click new post, and you can go down here and put that information in here. The other thing you can do is, I'll show you something here. So you put an image in, and same sort of thing. All this stays the same, except you could pick an image. And so you click on choose a file, put it in here. And then what happens is you go through the exact same process down here as well. If I want it to be recurring, select the frequency, post it out for like 7 days, pick the account that I want it to go out to. So then it will include an image. Now, why you want to do this is there's stats that show that when you have a tweet with an image, you get more click-throughs, you get more likes, you get more, more stuff happening because people are visual in nature. So I highly recommend that to do that sort of stuff as well. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the recurring tweet. So recurring tweets, one of the things is if you just send out the same tweet over and over again, it gets a little boring. What I would do is, the nice thing about SocialOomph is you can set up multiple tweets to go out at a specific time. So once again, how we do this is we get that squiggly bracket, and once again, pardon my stupidity for not knowing what that is. You do the straight line up and down, and by the way, there's help menu here that'll walk you through all this stuff. This is the second tweet. Let's copy this, put it in here. Let's just do it again. Third tweet, put it in here, and then the close bracket on it. Now, what this is doing is I've got one tweet here, I've got a second tweet here, I've got a third tweet that goes in here. Then what I do is, once again, I pick the time frame that I want this to go on, and then I hit a recurring. So in this case, if I want this to go out kind of once every day for, let's say 7 days, here's where this is a little different. So what's going to happen is it's going to go and it's going to send this tweet out on the first day, this tweet out on the second day, this tweet out on the third day. That's considered one recurrence. Then it's going to send this one out on the fourth day, this one on the fifth day, this on the sixth day, and so on. It just keeps going until it hits 7. So in fact, instead of running 7 days, you got 3 tweets times 7 days. It's going to run for 21 days. So just do your math and shift it accordingly. And then once again, track this and put it in there. So if you're a realtor and you're putting stuff up on homes, in this case, what I would do is maybe, lower this down because the house may sell in a certain period of time. So you don't want a tweet going up on that house after it's sold, to keep pushing it and stuff like that. Same thing with the new, by adding images in here. What you do, put it in here. You can choose up to 4 images to include in your tweet. Same thing, come down here, create the frequency. So once every day and, over 7 days, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to take these tweets and it's going to produce it over a 7-day period. Whoops, something crazy going on here. So over a 7-day period, then what this does is it's going to attach this image that you upload here to this. And it'll attach it to this, it'll attach it to this, and it'll just keep sending it out on a regular basis. So that's how you can set tweets up to go out on a regular basis. The other networks you can include in here is you can attach your Facebook account, Pinterest account, and you can do blog posts and LinkedIn as well in here. And I'll tell you what, for the amount I spend every month, it saves me so much time tracking and doing this stuff. It takes just moments to do this on a regular basis. The other thing that you could do is you can run certain reports if you would like, so you can show your clients kind of how many people are hitting their tweets and everything like that. So how you do this is you go into monitoring, you pick a start date. So, let's go back a period of time. And then what I want to do is pick today. And then what it does is you just click this download and it'll send you an email on this stuff as well. So that's one of the things that that SocialOomph does really well. The other thing too is if you shorten links, it'll show you kind of where your traffic is coming from and where people are hitting you from and everything like that. So anyways, long story short, it's a great little program, save you a lot of time, and well worth investing in. I believe it's $40 a month roughly for this, but it'll save you so much time and it'll become an integral part of driving traffic to your website. Hope you enjoy that. If you want any information, please feel free to reach out to me, chris@salestipaday.com, or if you're in North America, call me 403-630-1243. Thanks. Have a good day.